What's up, guys? Welcome to Among the Fence, my YouTube channel where I do music reviews. My name is Aaron, and if you got anything you want me to check out, new, old, album, EP, whatever, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, and I will get you squared away. And I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to my Rivers and Nile review on the work, but it's just such a heavy, dense album. I'm trying to give it as much time and go through it as thoroughly as possible to really grasp the concept and all the music. I promise you it is coming. It's just going to take a little bit because it's a really dense record. So for today's review, we're going to be checking out the new single Far From Heaven by the band Fit For An Autopsy. Fit For An Autopsy is a deathcore band from New Jersey. They started around 2008, and Far From Heaven is the first single to be released off of their sixth studio album titled Oh What the Future Holds. Their last album, Sea of Tragic Beasts, is phenomenal. It's highly acclaimed. It's one of the best deathcore albums there is. It's one of my personal favorites, and they really set the bar so much higher for themselves after that album. And since then, they've only released one single titled Fear Tomorrow, which was released in 2020 during the pandemic, and it really explained what was going on during those times very well. Fantastic song, and honestly, I've been looking forward to a new album ever since then. Far From Heaven expresses frustration dealing with institutional gaps and class gaps, basically in all areas of society in the world, whether it be rich and poor, or just someone who's more better off than other people. And the lyrics are fantastic, especially in the chorus where it says, I saw the fallen stars descend into the sea, reborn as fallen gods. They keep me far from heaven. And there's just a lot of really great metaphors that portray someone in a higher power, basically keeping the little man down in a way. The song starts off with a really cool, kind of technical, complicated sounding riff, some bouncy drums, and lyrics from the chorus and the intro. Then it quickly jumps into the verse with a more aggressive version of the riff that's super dynamic and distorted vocals that sound really good as well. It's one of my favorite parts of this band is the vocals, but they don't really sit too far in front of the mix. It's all pretty level. So even while the vocals are kind of in your face, you still have that riff that's just blazing away. The song goes from verse 1 to verse 2, which is basically a breakdown that goes into the first chorus. And the whole transition is just so smooth. It's good. It's got a great groove to it. And the vocals are great too, of course. And the chorus is great enunciation. It's very clear, almost like clean vocals. You can just really hear and understand what's being said. And the third verse is slightly more full, slightly more powerful than the previous verses. And then it goes straight into the third chorus, the third and last chorus, before it goes into the bridge. The bridge is pretty much just a build up into like one of the nastiest breakdowns that they've ever done. And I don't say this a lot, but the guitar tone in the breakdown is just so sick. It sounds so good. It's not overly compressed. It sounds very natural, and it just hits so hard. I gotta say though, it's over way too soon. And I love how there's this atmospheric thing going on throughout the entire song. Like there's this synth creating this atmospheric foundation from start to finish. And then once you get to the breakdown, when everything is really open, that's when you can really hear it. It just brings the epicness out of it. This song encompasses just about everything I love about Fit For An Autopsy. Like, it's not super original theme-wise, especially for them. They got a lot of different songs that speak on social classes, and there's a lot of bands that speak on it as well. It's just the lyrics are very creative. It actually makes you think about it instead of just being very straightforward and almost obnoxious in a way. These guys are very classy in the way how they do it. The lead melody is catchy. The rhythm throughout the entire song is great. The vocals are very distinctive and sounds fantastic. Even though they sit a little bit further back in the mix, it just sounds so good. It's just an all-around phenomenal song. After listening to Sea of Tragic Beasts, I honestly didn't think they'd be able to get much better, especially in their realm of deathcore, but they just keep proving me wrong, and they're like a fine wine. They just keep getting better and better as time goes on. I can't really think of anything I don't particularly like about the song, other than the bridge was a little awkward in there, just because it's a build-up going into the breakdown and the outro, but it serves its purpose well. So with all that said, I gotta give Far From Heaven by Fit For An Autopsy a 4.7 out of 5. Obviously, being my favorite deathcore band, I try to be as biased as possible, and I truly believe that this is a phenomenal sounding song, but I want to know what you guys think. I know that this band doesn't really sit well with a whole lot of deathcore guys. Usually Whitechapel is higher up on the list and things like that. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment below letting me know what you thought. If you haven't listened to it yet, I'm going to leave a link for it down in the description. Go ahead, click on it, give it a listen, and let me know what you would rate it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. You want to see more and help support my channel. You don't want to miss out on any of my future stuff. Please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. Finally made it over 500. I'm almost at 510. See if we could get to 600 sometime soon. Who knows? And I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day or night whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.
I was just an ignorant kid relying on my parents' said to save me.